All right, if you've ever dreamt of seeing one of the planet's absolute coolest birds out in the wild, well, you are in the right place. Get ready because we're going to dive into the ultimate guide for finding the incredible, unforgettable puffin.
So what is it about puffins that we just love so much? I mean, it's gotta be that one-of-a-kind look, right? That almost clown-like, super colorful beak they rock during breeding season, their funny little waddle. Yeah, there's a good reason they're a huge favorite for nature lovers.
But here's the thing, you're not going to find these guys on your average weekend hike. Nope. Spotting a puffin means you're heading out to some of the most beautiful, rugged coastlines on the entire planet. So let's get right into where that journey is going to take you.
Okay, before we figure out where to find them, let's just take a second to get to know them. Because understanding what makes these birds tick is really the key to having a truly amazing experience when you finally see them.
So what's their deal? Well, first off, those super vibrant beaks, they're not a year-round thing. Think of it as their special outfit just for breeding season. Puffins are also incredibly social. They nest in these huge, bustling colonies on faraway islands and cliffs. And honestly, that's great news for us, because it means if you find one, you're probably going to find thousands. So if you want the absolute #1 can't-miss puffin experience, there is one place on Earth that just blows everywhere else out of the water. We're talking about the global capital of puffin life, Iceland. Just look at this number for a second. 60%. Honestly, that single number tells you pretty much everything you need to know about how connected Iceland is to these birds. It's staggering. That's right. More than half of the entire world's Atlantic puffin population, I mean, we're talking millions and millions of birds, they choose to set up their nests in Iceland every single year. It is an absolute puffin paradise, which makes it the undeniable top spot for anyone who really wants to see them. But hey, what if a trip to Iceland just isn't in the cards for you right now? Don't even worry about it. For those of us in North America, you can find these amazing creatures way, way closer to home. So let's head over there next. If you're stateside, there's one place you need to put on your list: Maine. It's the spot. Its rugged coastline and all those remote little islands, it's the perfect habitat for puffin colonies, making it, hands down, the best puffin watching spot in the whole country. So where in Maine should you be looking? Well, you'll want to find tours that head out to these key hotspots, like Western Egg Rock, the Seal Island National Wildlife Refuge, and Matnika's Rock. That's where you've got the absolute best shot at seeing big, active, thriving colonies. Okay, so we've covered the where, but the when is just as important. I mean, showing up at the wrong time of year literally means you'll just be looking at empty cliffs. So timing your visit is absolutely critical if you want to see some puffins. Think of this timeline as your golden ticket. In April, the puffins all come back to land and start getting their nests ready. May and June, that's the sweet spot. That is peak season. They're super active, raising their chicks, flying back and forth with their beaks stuffed with fish. Then by late July, things start winding down as the young puffins, called pufflings by the way, start heading out to sea. All right, so you know where to go and you know when to go. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. How do you actually get out there and see them? And maybe even more importantly, how do you do it in a way that's respectful to the birds?
You've basically got two main ways to do this. Guided tours are fantastic because they're run by people who know this stuff inside and out. They know exactly where to take you, and a lot of times they can get you into spots you couldn't access on your own. The other option is a self-guided trip, which gives you all the freedom in the world to explore at your own speed. It really just boils down to what kind of traveler you are. Now, let's talk about something really, really critical. No matter how you go see them, being a responsible viewer is completely non-negotiable. Always, always stay on the marked paths. You don't want to accidentally collapse their burrows. Keep a good distance. That's what binoculars are for. And this should go without saying, but never ever try to feed them. And make sure any tour company you go with really cares about conservation. Just remember, we're visitors in their home.
So there you have it. You have the complete blueprint for a trip you'll never forget. From the epic coasts of Iceland to the wild islands of Maine, a truly incredible wildlife experience is out there waiting for you. The only question left is, where's your puffin adventure going to begin?